So this video is about how to sleep like a baby. So our biology has a lot of cycles. So there are cycles that are going to be longer, and then there's these shorter cycles that we have that last about 90 to 120 minutes, or an hour and a half to 2 hours. And these are they're what we would call more like waves, 'cause they're so like short. So hunger is like this, REM, which is the deep sleep. Second wind is one of these cycles. And the BRAC, the basic rest and activity cycle. These I'm going to go more in depth in another video. So I'm going to be talking about sleeping and the second wind. So the second wind is an actual predictable circadian phenomenon. It is not a myth. It's actually a actual thing. So the second wind, when you get the second wind, so we get what are like sleep gates. And a lot of people push through these sleep gates and then they get a second wind. And it seems like you get energy, but it's really only masking fatigue. And if you push through these second winds too many times, your brain is just going to say, okay, I get the message, we want to be awake. So it starts to then do the wake state chemicals. So like the dopamine goes up, the cortisol goes up, the temperature, your core body temperature goes up. This is what happens when we wake up in the morning as well. So the key to having a really good night's sleep is not pushing too many second windows, but also when you first feel sleepy, if you do push through the second wind, which sometimes is a good thing because of course because of seasonal changes, you may feel a little sleepy at, say 5 p.m. You don't want to go to bed at 5 p.m. But so it takes your body an hour to 2 hours to then say, okay, I'm going to give you another sleeping window. So after the second wind dies down, so what we have to wait for is we have to wait for cortisol to fall, temperature to drop again, and melatonin has to redominate as the neurochemical in our system. So this is very predictable. So if you listen to your body and you are aware of these cycles, then you can say, okay, I got my second wind, I have an hour, 2 hours, I'm going to prepare myself for sleep. So that's when it's perfect, because then you can wind down, you can turn stuff off, you can, get your bed ready, clean your face, do whatever. But do your preparation to sleep, because you don't want to miss the next sleeping window, because eventually your body will just say, okay, you want to be awake, we're going to be awake. So a lot of times when insomniacs just have so much trouble sleeping, a lot of times it's because they are just missing these sleeping window opportunities and not capitalizing on them. So second winds are interesting because it seems like reading a book is not enough stimuli to push through a second window. Movies don't seem to be that bad. It seems that is mostly the scrolling, because the eye movement is probably giving your brain that cue and all that quick eye movement. So, and movies, a lot of times it's going to be all different kinds of light, and is going to be far away, hopefully, and not up close like this, like a tablet or a phone or something like that. So, so this is amazing, and if you really incorporate listening to this cycle and not pushing through to the second wind and just preparing yourself for that sleeping window, it's amazing how you sleep, because you're just doing what your biology does. So again, next level nutrition all has to do with working with your biology and not against it. If you need to take melatonin to get on your cycle, a sleeping cycle, or magnesium, or holy basil, or glycine, please still take those supplements, because they are helping you relax, and they're also helping other body systems, not just the helping you sleep. They do a lot more than just that. So so the next video is going to be about the hunger wave, which is another cycle. It's about a 90-minute cycle. And please share this video with people who have hard time sleeping, or just for information. Subscribe, comment, ask questions if you have any questions. Stay tuned, because again, the next video is going to be about the hunger wave, and once you understand that as well, that's going to is going to make life easier. And so the biology is supposed to make life easier, especially when you are aware of it, and these wonderful things that our body does, just to make sure that we live a really good life. And just so I'll see you in the next video, and bye for now.